KXAN Austin News.
An East Austin theater may have given its last performance. Arts on Real, an alternative theater here in the 2800 block of Real Street, may be forced to close its doors this Thursday. All new at 5, KXAN's Robert Garcia has more on why the owner believes it's another part of the gentrification of East Austin.
Well, Robert Blake Yelovic says, like most of East Austin, he's being pushed out. His theater, which once sat on property he says was littered with prostitutes and drug users, now sits right next to the future site of Austin's new light rail car system. As Blake Yelovic empties his personal belongings, he wonders what will replace the theater he built back in 2003.
It's not going to be long until there's a Starbucks, Quiznos, and a Chipotle, maybe even filling up this building.
Yelovic faces eviction if he does not pay $15,000. Money his landlord says is back rent and taxes, among other things. But Yelovic says the landlord has not given him clear invoices explaining what he owes.
I think he is being held hostage in a way. I've approached them and asked them to sit down and do a mediation so we can just figure out what's really owed. And they just flatly turned us down. The
owners of the property gave us this statement saying Yelovic has been in default of the lease by failing to pay rent on time. They also plan to find a new tenant when the contract expires at the end of April.
That's an easy excuse for what's really wrong.
He's talking about future development, afraid he's being pushed out for prime real estate.
Everything will be so corporatized that it'll incorporate the art right out of the arts. And that's just unfortunate.
And both Yelovic and his attorney say they have the money to pay the landlord, but want assurances they can get a new one-year deal. We just learned within the last 15 minutes that the landlord has agreed to those terms. In the studio, Robert Garcia, KXAN, Austin News.
Robert, thank you for the update. Let's check in with Jim Spencer in the first one.